Okay, hello
Okay,
friends.
start.
Okay, hello friends. Today is the 24th April 2023. It means the fourth day of our Nature School's Literary Festival. And today we are very lucky to join with a great personality from the world. Good morning, Honorable Dr. Wale Okediran, sir.
Good afternoon.
Oh, good. It means I think their time is 11:30 a.m.
Yes.
Okay, and good evening, all friends from India. So today we student and member of Nisarga Shala, it means nature schools, are very happy because we are with you, and you are also welcome, sir, in nature schools. This is the 10 days literary festival of our nature schools. And for your kind information, sir, this is a very innovative school. This is a very innovative school of the world because it has no walls, it has no specific books, no need to pen and pencils, and its schools runs every Saturday and whole year, and it's free to all. So, its school is dedicated to natures. We are trying to shape our students for creating a green, healthy, and environmental friendly atmosphere in this world. And now we have a big family, means our students are from the 15 states of India and from the 22 countries in the world. And till date, 135 dignitaries contribute their valuable thoughts in the school through India and all over the world. And last year, we celebrate this nature schools festival with differently, but this year we are going to celebrate it with the title of Literary Festival, because the aim is that students who are working with the nature, the students, they are creating their own nurseries. And now the time is for the student to write something about the nature, on the tree, about the soil, about on the water. So this is the motto. Students are from school age majorly. So this is our aim behind this literary festival. So again, you are welcome in this our nature schools. And we know, sir, your time is very valuable. So without pass the time, we are going to start today's session. This nature school's founder, Mr. Anna Sahib Jagtap. Jagtap, sir, do you want to say something?
Okay, yes, I want to thank you.
Anna Sahib Jagtap, sir. Anna Sahib Jagtap, founder of the nature school.
Sir. सर बोला ना पंडितराव.
तुम्हाला काय शेअर करायचंय का?
नाही.
Okay, so now I am happy to invite Miss Avni. I am happy to invite Miss Avni. Dr. Wale sir, here are some students, 3 or 4 students wants to give demo what they are doing since 3, 4, 5 years. They do something.
Okay.
We are going to take their demo. with the help of Miss Avni.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone.
Show you
My
something.
name is Avni.
Avni.
Chalu karu, sir.
Yes, yes.
We can hear you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Avni Jagtap, Hingoli, Maharashtra. Today, I am going to introduce some students of Nature School to talk about my nursery, stories, and poem. First number is Shravan Gore, class 4 from Vasmat. Today, he will present my nursery. Shravan.
नमस्कार, मी श्रवण गोरे, लिटल की इंग्लिश स्कूल. सर्वप्रथम मी सरांचे मला आपल्या निसर्ग शाळेत माझी कविता सादर करण्यासाठी संधी दिली त्याबद्दल मी त्यांचे आभार मानतो. मी रोपवाटिका तयार केली व त्यातील काही रोपे आली नाहीत, पण काही रोपे खूप छान आली. काही रोपे खूप छान आली. जी रोपे आली नाहीत त्यात मी बिया टाकून त्यांची खूप काळजी घेईन. सर, माझा 2 दिवसांनी वाढदिवस आहे, तर त्या दिवशी मी माझ्या रोपवाटिकेतील एक चिंचेचे रोप शाळेत देणार आहे व वेगवेगळी झाडे शाळेत देणार आहे. मला ती लावलेली झाड शाळेत भेर मनात देणार आहे, याचा मला खूप आनंद आहे. हे बोलून मी माझी कविता सादर करतो. माझ्या कविताचे नाव आहे मी झाड बोलतोय. माझे सौंदर्य छान छान, माझे हिरवे हिरवे पान, माझी सावली थंड थंडगार, तुम्ही कधीतरी मला येऊन भेटा. माझ्या पानांचा आवाज सळसळ, माझ्या खालून ओढा वाहतो खळखळ. तुझ्या फांदीवर येऊन बसतात माकड, तुम्ही कधीतरी येऊन मला भेटा. झिमझिम पावसात भिजतो मी, दाट धुक्यात नाहून जातो मी. खारुताई येते माझ्या फांदीवर पटकन, तुम्ही कधीतरी मला येऊन भेटा. माझ्या फांदीला असतात सुंदर सुंदर फूल, माझ्या सावली खाली खेळतात मुलं. माझ्या फांद्यात ओढू नका, तुम्ही कधीतरी मला येऊन भेटा. माझी सुंदरता वाढवण्यासाठी मला पाहिजे साथ तुमची, त्यासाठी तुम्ही लावा कमीत कमी एक झाड. धन्यवाद.
Okay, Honorable Sir. Avni?
Yes.
Avni,
Shravan.
एक मिनिट याचं समअप करतो मी सरांसाठी इंग्लिश मधून. तू करते का?
हो.
इंग्लिश मधून ट्रान्सलेट करून सांगते थोडं सरांना.
नाही सर.
Okay, 1 minute. Dr. Wale sir, this Shravan Gore, he write his poem, self poem, and talking about something, the tree. The meaning is very nice. It means the title was the poem was I am speaking tree, or we can say the tree speaking. And suppose he is a tree and he are inviting something for kids to play, and tree wants to meet children. Tree is very eager to meet the children. So this is the main theme in the Master Shravan Gore's poem. And he has a small nursery, and tomorrow is Shravan's birthday, and he wants to give a plant, present plant to his school as a birthday gift. Thank you, Shravan. Avni.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Next is Tanishka Kulkarni, class 6 from Satara. Today she will present a poem.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tanishka Kulkarni, studying in 6th standard. School, MES English Medium, School, Shirwar. First of all, I want to thank you, Jagtap sir, who gave me chance to speak in front of you. Thank you, Jagtap sir. Sir, it is great honor that I am reciting my own written poem in front of you. Sir Wale Okediran from Africa. Sir, should I start?
Thank you. Please go on.
Stop pollution, new generation. Stop pollution, new generation. Use cycle for no destination. Use cycle for no destination. Grow more and more trees to stop global warming. Grow more and more trees to stop global warming. All over world, the green is charming. All over world, the green is charming. Stop pollution, new generation. Use more and more tricks for farming. Use more and more tricks for the farming. Do not use chemical fertilizers that cause harming. Don't use chemical fertilizers that cause harming. Stop pollution, new generation. Say no to plastic without hesitation. Say no to plastic without hesitation. Stop pollution, new generation. Save fuel, save water for next generation. Save fuel, save water for next generation. Stop pollution, new generation. Thank you, sir.
Very nice, very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice poem. Okay, next. Avni.
Thank you. And third is Arya Dhakne, class 8 from Selu, Parbhani. Today she will present minor.
Respected Chief Guest, Mr. Wale Okediran, and the teachers of Nature School and the students. Hello everyone, I am Arya Vijay Dhakne from Selu. Today I am going to discuss the process how I have developed my nursery. Friends, as my father is very much interested in wildlife, environment and conservation of nature. My childhood interested in wildlife, I also get attracted to the nature. We all know nowadays there is major issue of illegal cutting of trees worldwide, but in India it is peak point. So the plantation is one of the important part of nature conservation. Before 3 years, when I joined Anna Jagtap Sir's Nature School, I got an idea to make nursery from the seeds, as we all eat the different type of fruit and throw out the seeds in wastage. As the students of Nature School use the wasted plastic bags, bottles, glass to make nursery, I wanted to make my nursery uniform, so I bought black plastic bags from market, which are specially made for seeds plantation in nursery. Then my father collected black soil from farm, organic fertilizer and vermicompost. Me and my sister mix the things which each other the fill up the plastic bags with the soil. As we had collected the seeds of tamarind, custard apple, wild sweet soap, mango, java plum, mahua from last 2 years, we planted it in plastic bags and watered it well. We made near about 200 seed plant in our nursery. 2 years ago, when the whole world was suffering from COVID-19 epidemic, lots of people died it in. But many people are cured. As per the instruction given by Honorable Anna Jagtap sir, we give the plants the such patient and request them to plant it in their field, homeyard, and street side in the village also. We also gifted the plants to our friends and relatives on the occasion of their birthdays and anniversaries. This year, when the plants is my nursery will be ready, I will give it to friends and relatives for nature conservation. Before 3 years, the plants we planted are now grown up, and we have observed breeding of tailor bird, uh, breeding of birds like tailor bird, sunbird, red-vented bulbul. Nowadays we are observing the breed of Indian robin bird in the plastic bag in my gallery. From last 3 years, we are the part of nature school and we are proud of it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Avani.
Thank you, Arya.
Avani, unmute कर unmute. Right.
झालं सर. तिघच होते.
Okay. Thank you, friends.
Sir?
Yes.
सर रोपवाटिका दाखवू का माझी?
रोपवाटिका दाखव ना, आहे का तुला? Okay. So Dagne is showing his nursery, her nursery, self-made nursery.
Sir, this is my nursery.
Okay. Which types of plants are there? Okay. How many plants?
9. 200 उगवलेले 900 9 आहे सर.
Okay. Total 200 seeds you saw?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Arya. Thank you, very nice. So, sir, these were the students of our nature school. Means every day 3 or 4 students give their demos. They shows their nurseries, different types of trees they are planted, different types of seeds they sow. They show to the dignitaries, our guests, and all over the world, especially in India. Hundreds and thousands of students create their own nursery through these schools, inspiring with these schools. So thank you, Shravan, Tanishka, and Arya. Shravan's poem was very nice, talking tree. Tree is talking with us. Okay, and now the time is for our chief guest. So now I request to Miss Mahi Budhwant. Request to Miss Mahi Budhwant to introduce our chief guest for our students. Actually, no need to introduce our personality to the world, but our students are so small. Yes, Mahi, ready?
Yes.
Okay, start.
Good evening, everyone. I am Mahi Budhwant. Today I am here to introduce Dr. Wale. But before that, I would like to say a heartful thank to the Anna uncle for giving me this opportunity. Now I start the introduction with your permission. Dr. Wale Okediran, he in the a medical doctor by training is a member of a Nigerian in the field of sports. Where Dr. Well represented his university. He was awarded a University Sports Scholarship for his medical school in 2010. He established the first writer's residency in Nigeria. Dr. Well wrote 14 novels and travel stories, some of which have won literary prizes within and outside Nigeria. Dr. Okediran is a former national president of the Association of Nigeria Authors, and Dr. Okediran
Mahi,
thank you.
कंटिन्यू. अनम्यूट झालं होतं. अनम्यूट कर. ओके,
Sir,
कंटिन्यू.
done.
Okay. Okay, Mahi, over?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, madam. So this was very little. Yes. You want to say something?
No, sir.
Okay. So this was a very little introduction of our chief guest. Mr. Wale Okediran is Secretary General, Pan-African Writer Association. That means PAWA, P-A-W-A. So, sir, PAWA, we are very familiar to this word in different sense, because in our Indian mythology, our favorite god, Lord Sri Krishna, and he has a flute, and to that flute, in Marathi, in our mother tongue, we say Pawa, means Lord Krishna's flute was very precious and very holy for the devotee, and likewise that Pawa is very precious for the world, and you run this organization. It's very nice. So now I request to you, please share your valuable contribution to our students of nature schools. Sir.
Okay. Thank you, Sir Pandit.
Yes,
I want to thank you for inviting me. I want to congratulate the students and teachers of Nature School. This is a very, very beautiful idea, and I'm happy that we're introducing our children to nature and to so many things. I was listening to the students when they were doing the presentation. I enjoyed the young man who spoke about pollution and talking about how to avoid plastics and polluting the environment. I also enjoyed the other young lady who spoke about wildlife, how he likes wildlife, and how he went on to organize his nursery. These are very, very beautiful things to start with. My own contribution is to talk to the children about Africa, because I'm not sure many have been to, but I will keep it very simple for them and to let them know that Africa, the second biggest continent in the world. It is a very big continent, and it has 54 countries in that continent. And on one side is bounded by the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea. And then on the other side, you find the Indian Ocean and Atlantic Ocean. These are the boundaries of the continent. And the continent has been on for more than 5 million years. That is why it is also, they gave it a nickname. They call it the mother of all the continents in the world. They call it the mother because it is the oldest inhabited continent. It's the oldest. And there's evidence of human being. You know, there's something they call fossil evidence. Fossil is something that have survived millions of years. So it's been confirmed that Africa, it is in Africa that we found the old human being. Our great grandparents are from Africa. And that is why they call it mother continent. So, and there are many countries in Africa, about 54 countries. Many of them have very beautiful forests. They have beautiful rivers. They have beautiful oceans. They have wildlife. Because one of the children, she's interested in wildlife. Maybe she should go to Africa. She will see beautiful life. Elephants that are roaming about free. You can see up to 100 elephants in a park. That's a country called Namibia. Namibia is a very big country in Africa. It has about the largest number of elephants as in all over the world. You will see them moving about with any problem. You will see antelopes, you will see hippopotamus, you will see them in the rivers. And if you want to see them by yourself, you can go to the park. They will put you in a vehicle. The vehicle is high so that you will not be affected. You take pictures of the elephants that are rolling about. They will not injure you. You can take their pictures. You will see lions. You will see crocodiles. All beautiful animals. They are in Africa. From Namibia, you can go to Kenya. You find the Kenya Games Reserve. You can go to Ethiopia. And so many fascinating animals. And when you're talking of the climate, you have all the kind of climates in Africa. You have rainforests, where you have very thick jungles, where the trees are very high. They can be as high as a 20-story building, the trees. You will not see some because it's very thick. It's like a jungle. And you also have savanna grassland, where there's only grass. You will see grassland for miles and miles. Everything is flat. And this area is usually very good for cattle rearing. There are some countries, their job in Africa is produce cows and meat and sheep and goats. And this is what Then in some in Africa, Mediterranean type of that is, the weather is very mild. It's not too cold, it's not too hot, very mild. You don't need to wear sweater, you don't need to don anything that is hot. And then at the other extreme, you find places where they call desert, only sand, no trees, and this can go on and on for miles. You just see sand and sand and sand. And in those places, the people, they need water. So there are some areas in the desert where they have water, where they can take water to drink. They call those places oases. The oasis is a place where you can get water in the desert. And the most popular animal in the desert is called camel, because a camel can go miles without water. I'm sure all of us can survive drink from the, but the animal called camel can survive 3 days without water. And that's why cats are useful in the desert for travelers who want to travel. And once the camel gets to the oasis, he can drink about 20 gallons of water. Once he drinks this water, that water will be to take him for the next 3 days. And the biggest, the largest desert in the world is in Africa. It is called Sahara Desert. That is the biggest desert in the whole world. And so big, it's about 10.4 million square kilometers. Nice. It's the biggest desert in the world. It's full only of sand. And then, apart from these nice forests, Africa also has a lot of natural resources. Natural resources to find. Also, we have diamonds in Africa. I know in India, people love gold, diamonds, and all these things. Many of these are got in Africa. For example, Ghana is a place where you can find gold. So if you want gold, if you come to Ghana, I will choose where and get gold, cheap gold. They also have crude oil, petroleum. They have salt. You can find it in soil. You can find some elements called copper, silver, and also very important, you can find a lot of timber, that is trees, that can be caused to use for many. To cut a timber, you can use to build furniture, very beautiful furniture. You can use it to build ornaments in the house. You can use this timber to also make bridges. One of the biggest bridges in the world. I mean, you can use it, decorate your house, build your roof, and others. And we also have fruits. You know, anything, with bananas, you have pawpaw, you can oranges, tangerines. My little friend who said he likes nursery, you can make a nursery of yourself. You can pour, all the crops, and it's round the year. That season, when you have mangoes, when mangoes come in a season, another season will come, you will bring cashew, and another season will come, you will find bananas. So around the year, You find all these things in Africa. And there are countries that are good for tourists, tourism. That is, people go and visit the place because of what they can see there. The biggest tourist attraction in Africa. Because of what? Because they have what they call pyramid. That's maybe if you have studied geography in the lesson, they will teach you about pyramids. Pyramids that were erected thousands of years ago by the pharaohs. So if you go to Egypt, you will find so many people from all over the world who have come to look at the pyramids. They also go on a long trip in the world. It's in Africa. And it is River Nile. It's the longest river in the whole world. It passes through about 15 countries in Africa. It's so long, you can be on that river 2 weeks. I've gone there before. I went on a boat cruise. If you go to Egypt, you can be on a cruise for 10 days. It's a very beautiful experience, and that is on the River Nile. So that is a river that is also very useful because from the river, people get water to drink. They can get fish to eat. They can take the water to do their house things. And there's a saying that without River Nile, there cannot be it. Without river, so many countries in Africa will not survive. And it's a beautiful place. And then we also have very high mountains. There's a mountain called Kilimanjaro. Kilimanjaro, it is the highest mountain in Africa. And it is in a country called Tanzania. That is Mount Kilimanjaro. If you want to go on excursion or you love, you go to Tanzania with your parents, and then you can climb that mountain. It's so high that when you start, whether you get to the top, the cold, you can find snow falling to show you how high it is. We also have something they call river falls. They have water that is falling from a big height. We have what they call Victoria Falls. Victoria Falls is one of the highest falls in the whole world. It's a very beautiful environment. When the water is falling from high altitude, you will see it giving both. And you can find Victoria Falls in Zambia and Zimbabwe. And we also have another country called Namibia. Namibia is also full of, okay, I've mentioned Namibia. Rwanda and Uganda, they also have very beautiful mountains that have a lot of gorillas, gorilla monkeys. You will see them plenty. And you know, monkeys are very playful. They don't bite you. They don't bite you. And they will something that can help. Then, sorry, somebody said I should send the speech in text. Maybe later I can send, but now I don't have it. My accent may be difficult, but I will stop now. In 2 minutes, I will stop. Then I want you to ask questions. The final thing I want to mention is to say that we have a lot of wildlife in Africa, because I remember one of our sessions that liking wildlife. Wildlife, I mentioned something about gorillas, I've mentioned lions, I've mentioned hippopotamus and the rest. So I'll stop here so that people have questions, because I can see some people raising up their hands. I will stop and allow you to ask questions. Thank you so much.
Okay. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, थोडं तुम्हाला आलंय लक्षात सर्व का थोडंसं मराठीमध्ये सांगायचंय? एक दोन कमेंट करा. थोडं समअप करायचं 2 मिनिटांमध्ये सरांचं.
त्यांना प्रश्न विचारू द्या.
प्रश्न विचारू द्यायचे ना? ओके. Who want to ask question, please raise their hand. अन्ना साहेब.
Sir, I have one question.
विचार.
Yes.
What efforts we have to take to save our nature? I want to know your opinion.
Okay, how to save our nature? Yes. One of the things we can do, one of your friends mentioned it, that we should stop pollution. We should not pollute the environment. If you stop it, it will be our nature. No plastics, and we should stop cutting trees anyhow. You have some countries where they cut trees every time to make furniture, and if we need to cut trees, we must replant it. We must replant the trees so that we will not kill our environment. And also, it's important to killing animals anyhow. Some people will go and kill elephants because they want to go and sell the tusk for money, or they are killing lions. And when you kill all this, all the life will help. Some of the things we can do to preserve our nature. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your opinion. I want to know something about your country.
About my country?
Yes, sir.
Well, my country is from Nigeria, and Nigeria is in West Africa, and the population is not as big as India. We are about 200 million people in my country, and our climate is, we have rainforest, we have savanna, we have a little desert, and we also have areas we call mangrove swamp, where we have a lot of mud. Nigeria is one of the biggest producers of oil, petroleum oil, which we use for our vehicles and so many other things. And we have about 400 ethnic groups, different ethnic groups. But our official language is English. So if you want to come to Nigeria, you can understand what they are saying. And we have many Indians in Nigeria who are living there, who are working there. So you are welcome anytime to visit Nigeria. Thank you.
You are also welcome, sir, in India anytime.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
When will you come to meet us in India?
Yes, I've not been to India before. I want to come one of these days. I've heard many beautiful things about India. I love watching your films. I love Indian films because of the way they dance. I like the way they dance, music, Indian music. I like your costume, the sari, and all this you wear. And so one day I will come and then I will ask for you when I come.
Welcome, welcome, sir. We are waiting for you. Next.
Sir. Sir.
Yes.
Sir, मला पण प्रश्न विचारायचा आहे.
विचार ना.
Hello, sir. My name is Shivraj Ramji Naure. I am in standard 6. My question is, who is your favorite Indian writer and why?
Oh, this is a very good question. My favorite Indian writer. Wow. Now. Well, I would say the guys, I can't remember the name, but I know that, okay, I don't know the name now. Rushdie.
Salman Rushdie.
Yes, Rushdie is my favorite Indian. Also.
Salman Rushdie?
Yes, Salman Rushdie.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Sir, which thing you most like?
Film? I've watched so many Indian films. I can't remember the names now. It's been a long time I watched one.
सरांच्या नॉवेलवर फिल्म होतात हॉलिवूडमध्ये. चला. ओके अण्णा साहेब.
सर क्वेश्चन
विचारू द्या, प्रश्न भरपूर आहेत.
ओके.
विचारा ना, विचारा.
हा सायली.
Anjali from Nashik. Hello.
Yes, please.
अंजलि विचार की.
Sir, are you write any poem on nature?
Yes, I wrote a poem.
Can you tell us your favorite poem?
I don't have it here. I know I wrote a poem a long time ago against people killing monkeys, because some people like to kill monkeys because they say it's good to eat. They eat monkeys. So I wrote a poem trying to discourage people from killing monkeys. But I don't have the poem here. I'll send it later to your teacher so that you can share it with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir, my second question is...
Sir?
Yes, please.
Arya.
Sir, have you visited the jungle of Amazon?
Have I what?
Have you visited the jungle of Amazon?
Vegetarian.
Have you visited the jungle of Amazon?
Okay, no, I've not. I've heard of it, but I've not visited. But I've visited 30 African countries. I've visited Kenya, I've visited Congo, but not yet the Amazon. Now that you have mentioned it, I'll make sure I do that very soon.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Tanishka.
Sir, as you are excellent player, then how you manage time for literature and playing?
Yes, because when I was a kid like you, my teachers were able to teach me things. I was good in science, I was good in arts, I was good in geography and many art subjects. So when I grew up, I could do so many things. I could be a medical, I was a medical doctor, and then I can also write. I'm a writer, and I'm also a sportsman. And one of the things I want to tell you is that you can do many things. You have the brain to combine many things. There are many people in the world who can do science work and also do art work. And so you must teach teachers and try to learn everything as much as possible. And if you don't waste your time, you can manage your time well and do many things. You can have time. When I was a medical doctor in practice, I would practice during the day, and then in the night I will write. So you can balance anything you want to do.
Hello, sir.
Okay. Ishwari, huh?
Yes.
My name is Shravan Gore.
Okay.
I will ask one question.
Yes.
Which is your childhood favorite poem? Which is your childhood
Did I watch?
Favorite poem
My
in
childhood?
your childhood?
Get it on. My childhood.
Yes.
Well, my childhood was interesting. My parents were teachers, so they were always giving me homework to do. I used to complain a lot because when the other children are playing, my parents will be giving me home lesson to go and read my book all the time. And during my birthday, when they are giving people toys, my parents will buy me books to read. I didn't like it then, but now I'm happy that they did because it helped me to have very good grades. But I also enjoy myself. I used to play soccer with my friends. I used to sometimes go swimming in the small river near my house. And my childhood was nice. Thank you.
Hello, sir. My name is Radhika Ramjinavle. Sir, my question is how the nature is best teacher?
Okay. My best teacher?
How the nature is best teacher?
My best teacher was geography teacher.
No, sir. How the nature is best teacher?
Okay, how is nature the best teacher? Yeah,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good question. Because it will teach you that if you take care of nature, nature will take care of you. That is why I think it's the best teacher. Because if you look after your environment will be clean. For example, if you dump refuse or dirty things inside the river, and you drink that river again, if you drink the river, you will get sickness. So if you don't drop it, the weather will be clean. So nature shows that if you take care of nature, nature will take care of you. That is why it's a best.
Thank you so much, sir.
Right.
Sir,
Okay.
Sir,
Yes,
my
ready?
name is Shivram Ramjinaule. My second question is, what is your message to children?
My message to children is for them to study well when they are young. Study as much as you can. Study all kind of subjects you like, science, arts, languages, because you will find it very useful as adults. Once you have good education, then you can do many things. You can be a doctor, you can be a teacher, you can be a scientist, you can be a sportsman or a sportswoman. You can go to the moon. You can travel the whole world. So you need to study hard, take your education very seriously, and take care of the nature. Thank you.
Sir, my third question is, what is relationship between the nature and literature?
Wow. This is lovely. You know, writing comes from inspiration. For example, if you want to be a poet, you can look around your environment. you look at the moon, you look at the rivers, you look at the beautiful environment, and then it will give you ideas to write beautiful poems. And also, when your environment is very quiet, when your environment is quiet and very soothing, it gives you a good mood to write, because you can't write when there's noise pollution. You can't write when it's too hot. You can't write when it's too cold. So nature, a very conducive nature, will make you a good writer. It will give you inspiration, and it also encourages you to write well. That is the relationship.
ईश्वरी साठे त्यांचे नवीन प्रश्न आहेत ते विचारा.
Hello sir, my name is Ishwari from Narayan. My question is, can you describe your approach to writing?
Well, my approach to writing is that I try to keep a diary of events that attract my attention. I keep a diary, I write it down, so that when I want to write my story, I can use my diary to guide me as a form of inspiration. I like to write in longhand, a pen and paper. I'll first of all make an outline. I can say I want to write a book of 10 chapters. I will write an outline. Chapter 1, I will say Ishwari went to the village. Chapter 2, when she got to the village, she met her grandmother. Number 3, grandfather took her to the farm, and like that. I will write the outline. Then I will now develop each outline. And I will read over again. Then I will show what I've written. Somebody I respect, maybe my teacher or my friend has been writing, so that he can go through for me and he can point out the errors or mistakes. Then I will now go back and correct those mistakes before I finish my story. That is the way I try to write.
Nice. Mahi?
Sir, my fourth question is, which are the good books of the junior line literature and children's literature?
Children,
Sir, which are the good books of the junior line literature and children's literature?
Literature? You want to say literature?
Literature?
Yes, sir.
There are so many books for children in the market. I don't know what is current in India, but I know there are so many nice books written by Indian writers. If you go to a bookshop, you can go to the bookshelves, and then maybe your parents or your teacher can direct you to the best literature book for children. Sorry, Mr. Host, I have to go quickly now. I have to attend another meeting.
Okay. Last question. Mahi?
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, would you like to visit our nature school?
Yes, please. I would love to visit your nature school. I want to learn. I want to also start a nature school in my country, because I've seen it. I'm so impressed. Very brilliant young children are very articulate about the nature. I also want to start this kind of thing in my country. Maybe one day we can organize again on your own nature school and my own nature school to exchange ideas. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Okay. Now we are stopping questions because sir has a meeting. Sir has meeting. They have very tight schedule, busy schedule. Within busy schedule, they give us lots of time, and they tell about
Mahi
the
Budhwant.
Africa and 54 countries. So now I want to invite Mr. Mahi Budhwant sir. Please give a vote of thanks. Budhwant sir.
Yes. I'm here.
Okay. Vote of
Dr. Wale,
thanks.
good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, I'm father of Mahi. Last night I convey one message to you on WhatsApp.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Our Nisarga Nature School is a worldwide school now because there are some participants like you from Nigeria. Means there is a already in the past there is a bond between India and Africa. As you know that
Okay.
Mahatma Gandhi worked in India as well as Africa, and they spread some moral things like non-violence there also.
Wonderful.
Yes. We all members of the nature school in India planting some samplings and seeds and plants for upcoming era of our world citizen. So I pay a lot of thanks to you for your valuable guidance for us. All the members of our nature school, they are the forthcoming good citizen of world, not only India. Thank you, Anna Jagtap sir, for this nice initiative. Each and every student of this nature school, they are the pillars of the world. They are the pillars of the world, and definitely one day our nature and men will be changed in the good society. Thank you so much once again. We will be in touch with you upcoming era also. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, sir.